here in local politics now, and another member of the Executive Council has been arrested, this time in Mpumalanga. Brigadier Vishnu Naidu has confirmed that the MSC handed himself over to authorities. His case relates to 2 counts of murder and attempted murder. This at the same time, though, as the ANC president is crisscrossing the country ahead of the local government elections, and eNCA's Pule Jones is in the DA stronghold in Kimberley and joins us now and perhaps can get reaction, because part of what happens, Pule, is that while the ANC is taking out its message, it also is confronted with the realities as they stand now, which do include the fact that from time to time, people that they put out as leaders get arrested for such things as murder and attempted murder. Take it away.
Well, Tulas, as it is right now, we actually have been informed that the senior ANC officials have been processed at the police station in Mpumalanga. But before we head into that, I just wanted to get some sense of what residents think about the campaigning in this area. Gentlemen, thank you for joining us on eNCA. Now, you guys raised quite crucial concerns. So despite wearing ANC T-shirts, you're saying this is the very same organization that has taken quite some time to listen to your concerns.
Yes, we are very unhappy of service delivery. Firstly, the young people in this community. We don't have jobs here. So what do we do? It's a social economic issue. We go in and we break in. We want money. We have people to feed. People are looking up to us, depending on us. Understand? I don't have children, but I see what's happening in the community. The streets here, they don't have tar. We take our own money
to fill up here.
We do things by ourselves. Only time that we are vulnerable for ANC, it's time when it's for voting, which is not right.
Let me just come in there. My colleague earlier on, Tulas, mentioned something about the ward councillors coming here and writing on the list that they're going to fix this and this. But do those promises actually get implemented?
No, our own councillor. But honestly, I don't have grudges against him. But he doesn't come up to par. What he speaks, he doesn't do. He's sitting at home, getting all the benefits, whereby he was supposed to employ us. There was a fire station that opened. In the newspaper, they said it is for children of this community in the DFA. When we went to go look and applied for this, how?
People from another place.
It's people from another place. That has been already been hired internally. But in the newspaper it stated that it was for us.
All right, okay. So, Tulas, you just heard that issues of non-service delivery and, of course, nepotism being raised. I'm just going to now introduce the national spokesperson, Pule Mabe. Mr. Mabe, Ukweli, there are problems.
Yes.
And it seems as though there have been promises that have been made before, no implementation whatsoever.
It's good that they have raised the issues honestly in the manner that they have. Ward 3 now, it's actually being led by a DA councillor. We are here to come and reassure the community of this area that should they give an ANC ward councillor candidate a chance to lead, we will be able to make sure that the issues they are raising when projects are being done here. Localization is about making sure that where you do projects, it is that local community that benefits. If you are going to do a paving project for the road here, or to rehabilitate this road, and you bring people from outside this ward, you are basically disadvantaging people here. Young people want soccer fields so that they move out of gangsterism and drugs. They want recreational facilities that will give them a lease of life. I mean, you just heard what they said. They want to be able to carry the hope of their own communities. It's quite encouraging to hear young people saying they don't want to go and break into other people's homes so that they could find that loot to take care of themselves. They want a government that cares for them, that makes opportunities available for them so that they could make a meaningful impact in the society that they live. Look at what they're doing. They're already saying the little they have, sometimes they have to actually patch here and there to fix their own road, because a DA councillor here is not doing the work that they're expected to be doing.
Okay, now you are on a campaign trail with the president and you're preaching change, yet we are witnessing another, scandal that is going on in Mpumalanga, where a senior ANC official has been arrested for counts of attempted murder as well. What does this say of the organization as well, that preaches political morality, but most importantly, that it says it will change societies as well, such as these issues that we are seeing here as well?
Well, we are not fully aware of the issues. I spoke to the provincial acting secretary, Comrade Lindu and Njali. I'm sure once we have gotten full appreciation of all the facts, we will be able to communicate. It will be difficult to communicate on stuff that we are not fully briefed on.
Mr. Mabe, the official, though, has a track record of organizing vigilantes to instill terror in some of those communities in Mpumalanga. He wasn't asked to step aside. So it shows that there's still some comrades or ANC officials within the ANC who are busy masquerading as politicians, but yet, doing the opposite of the ANC's the constitution as well.
Well, that is not true. That is not factual. It is devoid of any internal process that we are undertaking. When we came out of the 54th National Conference of the ANC, one of the resolutions taken there was for us to work towards restoring the credibility and integrity of the African National Congress, which meant that we were going to have to bring into the fold of those that are in the leadership, men and women who could be trusted by the people on the ground, who could be selfless and make sure that they invest their time and energy towards the work of the organization, which is to lead society and make their lives better. The ANC is about that. It's about creating a better life for all our people, making sure that where they live, they are safe, their schools, they've got running water, they've got electricity and all of that. If issues come to the fore, which proves that any other member of the ANC could be implicated in wrongdoing and is criminally charged, they will then be asked to step aside. If we can take a decision to ask the Secretary General of the African National Congress to step aside, I don't know what other level can we go to. We have this NEC has had to take that kind of a decision, implementing a Congress resolution on one of its own national officials. So if it's an issue in a province or in a region, there are cadres that we have had to remove from lists at the National List Conference who were criminally charged.
So now that he's charged, are you going to suspend his membership?
Well, I do not know. I'm being told by you. I mean, I'm sure that the eNCA is not a police station. You do not go and charge people. Like people are charged at church offices and all of that. So eNCA must not want to take over the role of being a police station. So once we are briefed by the province, we'll then be able to communicate knowing fully. I can't be told by a journalist on the street in a campaign trail about something that they are reporting on without even knowing the facts.
I mean, clearly he said something about your communication line. He was arrested in the morning. You should have been notified about this, Mr. Mabe.
No. We are on a campaign trail. The ANC has got 53 regions where it exists. It has got 9 provinces. Don't forget, we are not journalists. We are not chasing after news. You are chasing after news. We're on a campaign trail. Your job as a journalist is to do a diary in the morning, say this is what I'm going to do. So we don't work like that. We have got a campaign trail. We are focusing here. I must be able to give you attention and tell you what's happening. But when you brought it to our attention, what did we do? We phoned the province, and the province then said to us, as soon as they've got facts, they will come back to us. We are still together on the campaign trail. Should new information come to me while we are on the campaign trail, I will grab you by hand and give you that update. Have confidence in us. Right. We are transparent and not scared to speak to the media.
Okay, I'm out of time, but thank you very much for your time and good luck on the campaign trail.
Okay,
okay. Thanks, gents. Thank you very much. Okay, there we go. Tulas Pule Mabe, national spokesperson, giving us an update about that arrest that is taking place in Mpumalanga. Apparently, we're not a police station, but I'd like to believe that, in his capacity as an NEC member, they were briefed earlier on. This is a burning matter. This is an official who's got track record of wrongdoing in his capacity as a provincial leader in that area as well. And all we want is accountability. But these young men as well raising concerns around what has been going on here as well. And one of the reasons why the ANC was punished in 2016 in this ward is because they saw an alternative, which was the opposition move, which is the DA. And now we're seeing emerging independent candidates. So the ANC still has a lot to do to actually regain that trust from these young electorates in this area here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, yeah, again, confirmation, in case we had any doubts, by Pule Mabe, that eNCA is not a police station and that you are a journalist, obviously, chasing stories on a daily basis. Thank you for that. And also, so much more to unpack that we could unpack there. But unfortunately, we have to leave it there. That's eNCA's Pule Treaty Jones there, talking to the ANC's Pule Mabe about the arrest of this MEC in Mpumalanga. He says he will get further details and will be able to comment a bit more substantively than he has been able to, which is a fair point, is it not?